In fact, if you look at this, this is where the fuse, that's where you can actually see some of the thread still. That's where the fuse hole is in the top. This is the bursting cavity right here. Awesome possum. Well, that's a weird little thing. It's looked almost like a finial. That's what I thought it was when I first found it, but I don't know. Maybe it is some type of little thing you pull out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And anyway, found it right there. We're still working our way up. And I haven't found much else yet, but I'm not giving up. Well, I found my first fired mini ball. Of course, it's smushed where it was fired. You know, hit a rock or something, but it's been tumbling around in the river a little bit. That's why it's so smooth. That's a nice little find. I like the drop stuff better because that means the soldier was standing right there, but maybe the soldier was standing right here and somebody's shooting at him, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't laugh at that, I guess. That's kind of interesting. Look at that. That's a great big old like timber out of maybe a barn or an old bridge or something. You can see how it's been cut. Boy, I tell you, we ought to check that for bullets, make sure there's no mini balls lodged in it. But that's a beautiful piece right there. That's probably pretty well preserved too, I bet. Up in that mud like that. That's a muskrat hole going up in there, by the way. You see some more down here where it's been coming out. I'm still moving up along the edge here, and as you can see, it's pretty cloudy, and I'm getting signals down deep in the sand. So I am digging them, and I just dug this nice axe head. Obviously it's been broken, so that was used pretty hard. These are really common finds, especially in rivers. In camps and whatnot too, Civil War camps. So that's probably, could very easily be Civil War era. In fact, I imagine it is. It was 1860s, and it could have been an artillery shell signal. But boy, I tell you, it was arm deep, a foot or so in that sand. It's really hard to dig in that sand. It's a certain technique that you got to use, and it's just keeps filling in on you. All right, we're going to go just a little bit further, and then we're going to probably turn around. We'll just have to see what happens. I got a big piece of iron right there. I can actually see it. I don't think it's anything good, but I got you out just in case. Hold your breath. About a 30-40 pound piece. I guess it's part of a rail or something, maybe from a bridge. There's a bridge not far from here, so I'm not sure what it is. I just found something that's pretty interesting. It's something I don't find often in the rivers. A genuine Civil War eagle button. Now the thing with these eagle buttons is that they're hollow in the inside, as you can see, so they're really light, so they have a tendency to go down river a good ways. And this one actually came down and got tucked in that low pressure area right there behind that rock. That's where cans and stuff, you know, light aluminum things will get settled in too. I don't know why I dug it, but I just went ahead and dug it, and it's an eagle button. So we'll have to really pay attention to these type of signals. There is a lot of bedrock in here, so it makes it a lot easier because the cans will, you know, you can see them. You can get the stuff out of the off the bottom pretty quick. Stay on the river without finding part of a fishing reel or rod. This is the inside of a reel. Pretty cheap one. I was gonna say we need to find something really good, but we already have. I mean, we found some really cool bullets. We got a button. We got the artillery shells and fragments. We could just go home right now, couldn't we? Nice big iron signal right there. That's a little bit cloudy because I'm walking down river. Not really reading high enough for a shell, I don't think. I'm gonna put you under. Boy, that's lovely. I guarantee that's off the bridge. Here's an old shovel head. That's probably Civil War era, probably from the camps that were all along the banks here. We took a nice 58 caliber drop mini ball right there. I ought to check with the machine, see if there's any more. It's really, I'm walking down a river, so everything's cloudy, so you can't see anything, but okay. That's all right though, we'll take that. That's a beauty. Probably been at least an hour or so since I last talked to you. I really haven't been finding much, a few pieces of junk. I'm actually headed back toward the vehicle, and I got a nice little signal in this mud bank. Well, it really wasn't that great, but it was squeaking. I went ahead and dug it, and it is a dropped 69 caliber mini ball. That's a great big old boy, isn't it? Now that's a heavy chunk of lead right there. The thing is, it was down, you know, it was down a ways in that, and I'm getting some more squeaks in this area, so I'm hoping, yeah, there's a kind of a squeak there. I thought I heard one up here somewhere. Could be iron. I'm digging a lot of some type of wires, like fence wire almost, and it's giving kind of a good squeak in the beginning, so. Probably iron. Boy, I tell you, what do you think? I mean, we're going to dig some of them, but... Alright, I'm going to go back down to where I found that one and explore some of these other signals. I'm going to put you away, though, since it's so cloudy. Yeah, that's a good little signal there. If I do start finding more, I'll go ahead and just stop for a little bit, let the silt and stuff clear out, and then we can dig them together. You see, there is some current here, not a lot, but it is moving downrange. All right, put it in the boat. Just give me a couple minutes. All right, this is kind of what I've been digging. It's like wire, fence wire. This is barbed wire. Obviously, you know, I've been digging a lot of the single strands. Give me good squeaks. Then goes to iron back and forth. But that 69 caliber mini ball wasn't a whole lot better. So I'm going to dig around here for a while. Like I said, if I get into a hot spot, we'll turn the camera back on. Otherwise, I'll just kind of show you if I find anything as we go. that didn't make any sense whatsoever. We'll figure out that was a ghost. We'll figure out car way off in the distance, revving up. So the exact same hole where I found that 69er. I went over it with a machine, and it really wasn't hitting very well, but I could tell something was there. So I just stuck the pin pointer down and just you know, pull up whatever it is, and there's another big old 69er. So some of those signals we're hearing in there. Hold on a second. I want to make sure it's not like letters and numbers in the base, but I don't think so. Let's just go ahead with a pin pointer. Yes, I'm getting more squeaks. Well, squeaks, buzzings. That's really kind of weird though, because it didn't give me a good it's just not giving me a really good signal. Okay, it's hard for me to pick them up. Hold on a second. It's just really hard to do when holding the camera in both hands and all that stuff. Very few of the things I've been digging. Oy. Always I'm finding something because I get you back out. This mud. I got a modern fishing weight, another modern fishing weight. Ooh, dropped it. Another 69er. There's actually another one. I got two 69ers out of there. I get all out of those same holes. So I got the modern sinkers too, but I can actually feel more bullets down in there and over there. I could feel a couple of them, and I'm getting lots of activity with the pin pointer. So I'm going to try to clear this out a little bit and see if I can get it cleared up so you can see them underwater, because I think that's the most exciting thing. It is for me too. So just give me a couple minutes. I'm going to put you away and I'll get you back out. Well, we got 3 more out of that pocket. When I was poking in the mud, that's the first area where we got the signals right there. These bullets were a little bit further out, so it could easily be more scattered around in here. So I'm going to go ahead and poke around some more and see if we can find a few. All drop. Soldier was probably up there on the bank and either fell in or threw him in or whatever. All right, put him over here. Hopefully I won't forget him. I don't hear any more buzzing, but I'll put you on it just for a second, and then I'm going to put you away for a minute. All right, kind of checked around with the metal detector a little bit, didn't really hear any more bullets, but this is what we got out of that one hole. You can see there's some fence wire, modern sinkers, and a nice handful of 69 caliber mini balls that were dropped. I'm going to double check that. Again, I didn't hear any, but I'm going to double check that and go really careful along this bank, even where I went before, because they just did not sound that great, even though, I mean, that's a big old chunk of lead right there. Give me a minute. Starting to get a little bit darkish. Supposed to get some bad thunderstorms this afternoon, so if we hear some rumbles, we're going to hit the road, because I think we did pretty good today, even if we quit right now. Well, we're starting to get some rain and a little bit of wind, so we're probably heading out of here. If I don't give you a roundup, I'll get you some good pictures. I'm gonna give you just a couple more minutes, and then I'll probably have to hit the road. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time on this one. We did really well.
My big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain.